Deal with it.
So, welcome everyone. This is going to be the first session of Curse of Strahd Randomized, one of my terrible brain children. Basically, we're going to play Curse of Strahd, except every location and person is going to be randomized to a very out-of-place pop culture reference decided in part by a picker wheel, in part by my players. So, starting from the top, Brian, would you like to introduce yourself and your character to everyone?
Yes, I'm Brian. You put me on the spot there.
Sorry about that.
You're like, oh, you're at the top, so you get first. I will be playing the lovely Nora, the bubbly cleric. Yeah, it's fucking cute.
Nice. Alex, you're next. Who will you be playing?
What up? I am playing Morty Smith. I am the Halfling Barbarian.
Naturally. Probably next, it's good for Mo to go. Introduce yourself, friend.
My name's Mo. I'm going to be playing Rick C137. The Rickiest Rick of all.
No relation to the aforementioned Morty.
Of course.
Not really.
Why would we ever?
Mm-hmm. Ian, would you like to go next and introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Ian. The character I'll be playing is Shaggy Rogers. Totally not here to save anyone possible, and totally not scared.
Nice. And last but least, we have Zach. Zach, could you tell us a bit about your character?
Absolutely. I'm Zach, and I will be playing Tobeans, the Tabaxi Genie Warlock.
Nice. So that is everyone. So, let us begin to set the scene and move away from the world of our various laptop and computer screens and into the world of Faerun, and more specifically, along the Sword Coast, and let's say Daggerford, why not? So, one day, a young cleric named Nora, you find yourself walking up towards the city of Daggerford. Perhaps you're there on some sort of clerical missive, perhaps you're just traveling, perhaps you're on vacation, who can say? Your reasons are your own. But you wander into Daggerford and you find an inn and tavern that looks particularly inviting. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I will scan around. Is there any other people out of place, like, that I should know of? Other clerics, other...
Let's see. In this local watering hole, could you go ahead and roll me... Oh, goodness gracious. I have to pull up what the skills are, because I am just looking at book reading. How about you go ahead and roll me a perception check?
Alright. Look, we're decent at this.
Dang, 22.
Oh, look at that!
First roll, nice.
Starting
I
out
didn't
with
mean
a
to
bang.
do that whole adage.
So, basically, you walk into this bar, and you feel like you know everyone's middle name. That's how, with it you are. You see the barkeep, seemingly, just past the marker of where you'd realistically call middle age. Half-orc woman, she's wiping a glass, giving it a little spit shine. There seems to be a group of adventurers warming themselves by the fire. There seems to be one or two nobles sitting at a back table and leaned against one of the windows, perhaps sipping a drink, perhaps not, is what looks to be some sort of tabaxi with, Tobeans, would you like to describe to yourself, to everyone, how you look?
Yes, Tobeans is a Sphinx Tabaxi, about 4 feet tall. He is sipping a shot glass of milk, only the finest milk. He is looking out the window, pondering the world, while spinning a amethyst amulet on a silver chain in his right hand. He is a gray sphinx cat with desert-like threads on him, like a cloak, gold filigree, kind of a fancier man. A little out of place in this tavern, I guess. Who knows?
Yeah.
So has Nora spotted me?
Yeah, so
Or
the
have I
doors would,
noticed
like,
them spot me?
Yeah, the doors would like fly open on themselves, and she'd step in with a booming voice. Nora's here. It's all the wonderful, happy faces of her brightness. She's got like rainbow hair going. Like her Lathander outfit is like colorful and bright, like shiny scale mail. Like each one's like a different color. Like no stealth at all. This person would ever have. Like just so bright and personal. She's got a nice little war hammer over her. And I'm here, guys. I'm here. Who needs help? Who needs healing? Who needs potions? Yes, sir. Points to random people.
Upon hearing this, one of the two nobles, sort of looking confused, will raise their hand. Yeah, miss, are you offering help?
Of course. Lathander's here to help. Poor price a little bit. I know, gotta travel.
Of course, naturally. No one is looking for anything for free. We have a rather, I suppose you might call it delicate task on our hands. I'm not sure if you saw it.
She gets all like up in their face and like huggy and like, what can I do for you?
Oh, you're very touchy. How warm and inviting of you. Well, you see, we've got a group of travelers that have been situated outside the western gate of Daggerford for some time now. Now we of Daggerford are usually friendly, accommodating sorts, but...
She sits in his lap. Yes?
Well, we're just wondering when they're going to sort of move back on their way. They seem to be nomadic, but they've formed some sort of shanty town on the outer gate.
Oh. Say no more. Lathander's light will bless them, and they will be moving on their way.
Forgive me for... And I'm sure you're a very capable adventurer, but are you sure you're up
a little
to...
more and blinks his eyes.
Are you sure you're up to the task alone?
How many are we talking? Like 1, 2, 5, 20?
A couple dozen.
Ooh.
To be clear, we're not asking for violence. We just want someone who will parley with them.
Oh. And I'm sure the town will pay for prospering things to keep going?
Of course. We would be happy to pay whatever you deem a fit price after service is rendered.
Sound of him saying payment. A small tabaxi pops up in between you. What is this I hear about payment? Is there a job that needs to be doing? Tobins would be gladly to help if that is the case.
Of course, payment is very much so on the table. We were looking for a band of adventurers to simply ask our guests when they might be back on the
with the
move.
cat face.
Good. I help this one then. And I pat her. I guess on the leg, which is about my shoulder length, I guess.
She's about 5'2" when she stands.
Okay.
Oh, very wonderful. You already seem to be friends.
Yes, me and
Oh, Tobins is my name.
Tobins are the bestest of friends. He's my lucky kitty.
Oh,
And holds you and squeezes
no.
you. Like, she's pretty strong.
oh, okay. This is lots of touching. Tobins is not used to this. Please put me down.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Just my fur. You're going to have grease on you. It's a Sphinx back kind of thing.
Very good. So, shall we discuss payment now, or after you've gotten our friends back on their way?
We'll get them all away. Just keep that Lapo free, and I will be right back. Wait, the two of us can do this?
Sorry, what was that?
Maybe.
Talk.
You said how many people are there in this shanty town?
One, maybe 1.5 dozen.
1/2 dozen. Do the math. I ran out of balls. Okay. We might need a few more people. Just to convince. 2 is not a very big number against that many.
This is true, but we were also hoping for... Well, we're not trying to warn them in any sense. We're just more sort of... How might you say? A wellness check of sorts.
We got this. Starts dragging the kitty from behind.
Okay. This is happening. I just let myself get jugged.
Okay. So is there anything the two of you would like to do before you head to the shanty town on the western gate?
What's the mood?
I would say the mood in the town is generally upbeat. The market will be in a day or two, and people are sort of busying themselves about, preparing their wares. You see some lumberjacks bringing in a harvest. There seems to be hunters and traders of all sorts, artisans. Daggerford is a pretty well-to-do, medium-sized city.
Okay. What time of day is it? Just
I would say
get
it's
that
like
down.
mid-afternoon-ish, maybe 4 or 5.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm ready to head over.
Yes. You like you don't have a choice. Keep dragging you.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need to have me on leash. You know I can walk beside you.
Oh.
Oh,
This one prefers that.
So you make your way towards the western gate of the city, and you see a large number of caravans and tents in all sorts of bright colors. There seems to be a rather well-maintained bonfire at the center of the circle, and you see a decently sized group of people. Some of them seem to be drinking merrily, others dancing around the fire. Still others talk amongst themselves with a bit more of a reserved energy.
It's a carnival! Grabs the kitty again.
Oh no.
It starts like dancing with the people.
These are no.
Okay,
No, this is
roll a performance check for me.
Oh, that's 20!
You are so feeling this vibe right now. It's like you're inventing breakdancing right before their eyes. That everyone else just stops dancing and starts cheering for you because they're so amazed at your pure skill.
Oh, while she's doing that and dragging me along and swinging me around, do I see anybody in this camp who looks like they're a head honcho or in charge?
You don't really need a perception check for this. You sort of see towards what you would guess is the head of the circle. An older man. He seems to be sort of sitting on a low bench in front of his caravan trailer. He's got sort of a cloak wrapped around himself, even though it's a warm spring evening. He's a little chilly, and people seem to be talking to him. Occasionally someone will bring him a glass or refresh it. He seems to be sort of the elder of the population.
Okay. Good. Okay. Nora, is that your name? Correct?
Nora.
Okay. If you could stop swinging me around, that'd be great.
Let's go.
That man over there sitting...
Let's go with you.
Oh, no. I just stumble.
Oh, no.
Oh, clean myself up. Okay. Nora, that man over there, he's the one who I think we can go talk to settle this disagreement among people. To figure things out. Yes?
Oh. Okay.
Come. Come this way. And so we make our way to the older man. Hopefully she follows as well.
No, she'll skip.
Okay. So, will we approach this older man?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. This one is Tobin's. I see you have been here for a while now, yes?
Which is
The old man will sort of shuffle his cloak off a little bit. You see that his face is very scarred as he wears his fedora and striped turtleneck. His hand has particularly strange, long claw-like fingers, and it'll just be like, "Any dreams recently?" God, I don't know how to do the voice.
This one is always dreaming.
Oh, I like
Certain
dreams.
things.
I like dreams real good. My name's Freddy.
Oh, that is an interesting name. This one is Tobin's, and this is Nora.
You got waiting for that face.
He'll lick one of his
in her
fingers.
bag.
So what can old King Kruger do for you?
King Kruger? What are you king of?
It's more of an honorific title among my little group. They listen to me. They like me.
Ah, interesting.
You know
So-
how I earned my respect among them?
How?
One time I murdered a teenager by having them drown in their bed. Which is not an easy thing to do.
No, mostly because beds are solid. I can see the difficulty there.
This guy gets it.
Help.
So, as king, does that mean you can afford to pay the tax on this town, correct? You have put up permanent structures, so you can pay the tax to Daggerford, correct?
He'll
See,
sort of-
I'm tax collector for the town, and come to, collect the hefty sum you owe them.
Roll a deception check, please.
Absolutely. Oh, that's an 8.
We're gonna roll his insight and see what happens. There's no character sheet for this, so I'm gonna give him a +2. So he's like, you know how these things go, Mr. Tax Collector. But come, we can be reasonable here in Elm Street. That's what I named our little collective. Why don't we wine and dine and talk about prices and talk about our adventures?
This one will never turn down food. What do you say, Nora?
Drooling.
I think that's yes.
So, as the evening starts to turn into night, the both of you will have feasting aplenty. There will be saucers of milk. There will be whatever rainbow-haired people eat. I'm going to assume jelly beans. There will be meats and desserts and wines and beers and everything you could ever want or imagine. And as the night drags on, you begin to just find yourself focused more and more on the bonfire before you. Its warmth, its glow, and how it seems to be really the only thing that matters. And as the two of you sit there, you start to realize that the world around you is fading away into a fog-like mist. But the fire remains, and as the mist turns and swirls, you realize that night is beginning to pass into morning. And eventually, at the far end of the fire, a different caravan appears, one unlike the ones you were sitting in before. And we'll do a hard shift here to, let's say, an abandoned theme park. And Shaggy, you have just been told by your good pal, Fred Jones, to split up with Scooby and search for clues as a duo.
While he takes the ladies elsewhere.
What was that?
While he takes the ladies elsewhere.
Oh, of course. Fred always takes the ladies.
Mostly detected at front door.
But yes, Shaggy, you and Scoob begin to search. You are at the Ferris wheel. What are you looking for? What's going on in your head right now?
So Shaggy is like, man, this is the scariest thing I've been doing lately. Where's some Scooby snacks? And he's not paying attention to looking for anything at all. Just food.
Okay, so give me a perception check with advantage, because Scoob is going to help here. And you guys are going to see if there are any snacks at this abandoned theme park. So 19. You guys smell... Ooh. You guys smell that smell you really love. It's funnel cake. It is undeniable that there is funnel cake, and it is in the vicinity. So you start running for the nearest food stalls, and sure enough, it's funnel cake. And there doesn't seem to be anyone attending it, but there's a big, slightly warm and steaming pile of funnel cake in front of you. What do you do, Shaggy?
Shaggy goes, like, man, this is just what I'm looking for. And then he just immediately grabs it and takes a bite.
And it is good funnel cake. It tastes like funnels. It tastes like cake. There's powdered sugar on it. What more could a burnout want? And this goes on for probably like 20 minutes or so. You two just indulging, letting your stomachs just envelop in that warmth, the crispy, crunchy. And as this is going on, roll me another perception check. This one just a normal roll. Like, zoinks, man! You turn around and you realize it's the ghost, it's the monster, it's the hash-slinging slasher. Run! Run, Shaggy, run!
He does that. All right. Like, Zoink Scoop, we gotta get out of here! So he runs as fast as he possibly can to get out of there.
So the Hanna-Barbera chase sequence is initiated, and you just take off like a rocket. As the background loops behind you, you go and you go and you go, and then you see in front of you, it's the Mystery Machine. And it seems like a good source of salvation in this moment.
So Scooby runs up to the Mystery Machine, right? Immediately jumps in and goes for the keys.
So, in all of this, you don't see Scooby anymore, but the monster is still gaining on you. the keys are in your hand. What do you do?
So Scoob will, not Scoob. So Shaggy will turn on the keys and drive towards the monster, but try to zoom around him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, roll me a dexterity save as you try to swerve around this monster. Okay, so nicely done, a 21. You swerve around this monster like the mystery machine. It lifts up onto its side as you cleanly work around this thing, and you get a little bit disoriented, like you're catching yourself trying to right the machine, and by the time you can get it back down onto all fours, you realize you're in a big patch of mist. This doesn't look like the abandoned theme park. The monster is gone. There doesn't seem to be anything out here except a faint glow in the distance.
Shaggy drives towards that glow.
Okay. As you approach, the mystery machine continues to putter and zoom, and you see approaching in the distance a bonfire. In front of it is an old sort of wagon caravan, what looks to be a human girl with rainbow hair and a standing cat.
So Shaggy gets out of the mystery machine and walks up to them and goes, like, man, who are you people?
What is that? Pointing.
Yes, that is a strange mechanical monster you have behind you.
Oh, you mean this? And then he hits the side of the car and the tire falls off.
Oh. Very strange.
So you just hit it and tires fall off? Feels.
Like, man, that's not supposed to happen.
So, we're going to do another hard cut here, but I just want to note down that this is your welcome to the campaign gift. You guys now have a wagon that doesn't require any sort of draft animals to pull it.
Just gotta put the tire back on.
Yay, magic items.
Yeah, you see this like 5'2" girl, like while you're trying to put the wheel back on, she like lifts like one side. She doesn't have 13, I think.
So now we find ourselves in a high school hallway as a young boy stands in front of his locker. Morty, can you make a perception check for me? Okay, you got an 8. You're pretty sure the girls are talking about boys, but you don't really know what they're saying. What do you do, Morty?
For those for the advantage and set to.
Oh, I think I meant a normal roll.
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
I showed picture.
Yeah, check chat.
Oh, I just put it on the.
Yeah.
Are you there, Morty? Oh, check chat. Alex?
You muted your.
I'm here. Sorry. So I hear girls talking about boys, but I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what any weird boy is gonna do. I'm gonna walk by them and try and like see what they're talking about.
Okay. It sounds like one of them has just broken up with her boyfriend and is looking for, like, she wants something different.
So I hear you want something different, you say?
Oh, hey, Morty.
Hello, ladies. How are you all doing today?
Confused now.
Oh, what are we confused about?
You?
I mean, I'm a conundrum in of itself. That's the whole mystery of me.
That's cool. So, what, brings you to this part of the hallway?
It's school.
That's a good.
Where else would I be?
That's a good point. What class do you have next?
Who knows anymore? Calculus, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Make another perception check for me.
Still an 8.
One of the girls would be like, "What the fuck is that?" As suddenly you turn around and see a mysterious, purple portal appear on the wall, and smoke starts spewing out of it like a faucet.
So you just see Rick just step through coughing and coughing his lungs out like cartoon black. Morty, you gotta come with me. It's an emergency, man. Portable gun's gone. It's all fucked up. It's supposed to be green, but it's purple. It's smoking. I don't know what the hell's coming on. I need your help, Morty. Come on.
Oh, geez, Rick, Mom said not on school days. As I'm like walking towards Rick.
Yeah, screw your mom. You know, school is just for churning out factory workers, man. You're smart, Morty. You don't need this shit.
All right, well, I guess we step through the portal.
I'd like, are you sure that's safe? And
Is that one of the girls?
yeah.
It's never really safe, but it'll be fun.
It's absolutely safe, Morty.
Don't lie to me, Rick. Don't. I thought we were past already.
You have a good time with that, Morty. I think we're just gonna stay here.
Oh, peace out. Morty out.
You really got to work on your game there, Morty.
Well, I wouldn't have to work on it if someone stopped calling me in the middle of school week.
I don't schedule emergencies, Morty. They just sort of happen.
So do Rick and Morty step through the portal?
Yeah, we stepped through the portal.
So what happened? What did you do this time, Rick? What did you do?
There's no time to explain, Morty. It's just an emergency, multiverse. It depends on it.
I mean, it's always the multiverse with you, but whatever. And like, I feel like we're just bickering the entire time we're going through the portal.
I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I'm just like, you think you would get used to this by now, Morty?
Oh, yeah.
So, as you go hurtling through this purple vortex, it very abruptly emerges as you see a bright glow in front of you. And, Morty, you're able to land in the arms of a very unsuspecting cat person. Rick, you land face first on top of the mystery machine.
It's creature in my arms. Oh my goodness.
You know, I swear to... Whoa, what the... You talk? What is this? Rick, what did you do this time? Where are we?
You mean I talk? Of course I talk. I've talked since I was a little kitten.
What do you mean, where are we, Morty? We're supposed to be back at your house. And I like stand up and look around.
There's a whole talking cat.
I mean, remember when your dog talked, Morty? This shit got really crazy there.
Look, I would like to point out it wasn't my fault. It was Summer. I didn't tell them to take away his balls, okay?
Well,
Please, I thought you said you don't touch people.
I do not. I am very uncomfortable in this position, and I would like it to end.
You just magically put people in your hands?
No. No.
I hop out of the cat's...
She has the hammer to her side, like all grinning at you.
Yeah, I hop out of the cat's hands. All right, can anyone tell me where we are?
It's at this moment, the door of the caravan swings open. Do you people have any idea what time it is.
Are these all humans in the caravan?
It's a singular woman. She has a spiked bob haircut. She's got a glass of rosé in one hand, and tucked under her other arm is a book titled 50 Spells of Grey.
Oh, great, Morty.
Rick, where the fuck did you take us?
I don't know, Morty. It's Porter. We were supposed to go back to your house. This is like some medieval third world country.
Third world. This is the best land in all of Ravenloft. This is Barovia, and I will not stand for this. You have some nerve, sir.
Wait, we're not in Dragonfell?
Daggerford, Nora.
We're not in Detroit?
No, we're in Barovia, where the one and only Madame Karen lives. It's so rude. You work so hard and you build up a name for yourself in your field, and then no one bothers to learn it. Unbelievable.
Yeah. How dare you guys?
Morty proceeds to tackle Rick to the floor, trying to get to the portal gun thingy.
I'm not obviously trying to fight that.
Roll contested athletics. So, Morty, you easily wrest the portal gun from Rick's hands.
Hey, Morty, what are you doing? Give me that back.
Panic, take us back home! As I'm frantically push all the buttons.
You can't do that. You're gonna fuck something up, Morty. We've done
Any
it
more
before.
fucked up than you've already made us? Really, Rick? Really?
Morty, make an Arcana check.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. 7? Ooh.
So, a portal appears before you. You dash through it, and you think, success. This is all working out. I've gotten the hell out of whatever nonsense this was. And you see a bright light at the end of the portal before you fall face first onto the mystery machine.
Like, who even are you people?
I can ask you the same thing.
Shaggy will pull out his driver's license and show you.
Mr. Eames, where did you pick them up?
No, it's Tollbeams. It's a full name. It's one thing. Anyway, no, I did not make these people come out of nowhere. That is not my magic. I mean, not that I have magic. Who has magic?
No, it's
I
not
have magic, not that any of you asked.
Rick. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck, man, Rick. Where the fuck are we? What did you do now?
I don't know, Morty. We got to listen to the middle-aged alcoholic woman who's obviously very upset about her life.
The woman reading 50 Shades of what?
50 Spells of Grey, Morty. Maybe I shouldn't have picked you up from reading class.
I mean, you keep interrupting my classes. You really can't blame me.
Who needs school, though, Morty? It's for suckers.
I turn back to the woman from the caravan and listen attentively.
So, like I was saying, we are in the land of... And she'll just switch her wine glass around a little bit. Not at all playing for time. And she'll just keep doing this, take a sip, and be like, and another thing, and this was the really rude thing, none of you asked me my name, I had to tell you my name. But like I was saying, this is the land of Moe's Tavern.
Are you Mo?
I'm Madame Karen. Do I look like a Moe to you? And she'll just, run a hand through her bob.
I mean, does anyone ever really want to look like a Mo?
Fair point. Are you Mo? You could look like a Mo.
No, I'm Morty.
Oh my goodness. Where is this tavern you speak of then? What is this place? Why is it gray? Who are these people? Why are you being cryptic?
She'll gesture with wide arms. All of this is Moe's Tavern. This whole valley is Moe's Tavern.
I'm gonna sigh. I'm like, not only did we end up in some some desolate hellscape, but they don't even have good naming conventions.
I blame you, Rick.
Was this the carnival wine we shouldn't have been drinking?
What do you mean? It was free. Of course we should have been drinking it.
So what's the deal here, lady?
Well, I guess to put a fine point on it, most people here, aside from the Vistani, are trapped in the valley, and that's because of some shit vampire lord. He rules this place. It's kind of not great.
That was a lot of words I don't want to deal with.
Like a what now?
A vampire lord, sweetie.
Oh, great, Morty. We got another vampire episode.
Like the first one wasn't bad enough.
What's wrong with vampires? I mean, Lathander will never stand for that.
Anyways, I bet you're probably wondering who this vampire lord is. He's a paladin, or he was a paladin at one point. His name is Cecil. Got long, flowing hair. Wanted to fuck a chick named Rosa, but I don't think that panned out. Has a brother named Golbez, but he didn't really know that for a long time. It's a whole ordeal, man.
Hold on. So, we're in this place with the vampire lord.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we here? What purpose?
Well, you guys seem like, I guess, somewhat able-bodied adventurers, if I'm being especially nice to you. And every once in a while, Cecil likes bringing playthings into Moe's Tavern. He can't leave himself, so he has to bring the fun to him.
My lord. So many magical deities in this place. Okay, so what do we get out of it? We live? Or is there treasure to have? Give me a reason to be her spiky hair woman.
Do we do like a little bit of juggling and magic tricks and then we leave? Like, how does this...
It's cute that you think you can leave.
I can't. You?
I mean, I guess you could try to destroy Cecil, but that would be quite the undertaking.
Okay. Starts wandering, but then stops for a moment. Goes back. I don't know where.
Who's the crazy chick?
Yeah, I don't know this madam either.
I don't know who any of you are. That's up to you to figure out.
Okay, let me rephrase my question. Who's Rainbow Bright? Pointedly looking at Nora.
I think she's talking about you, dear.
Oh, I have rainbow hair. Not bright. Is it bright? It's too bright. And shiny little armor. I'm Nora. Champion and priestess of Lathander. But I probably shouldn't say that very loud because vampires probably hate the shit.
Rick, are you understanding any of this?
No, Morty, you just gotta go along with it. They said something about the vampires, so we're just gonna stick with these three. I'm like, he looks familiar, I'm gonna look at Shaggy and like narrow my eyes. And I'm like, and hopefully once we kill the vampire Cecil, the portal gonna stop acting weird.
Uh-huh. You know, I'm throwing you under the bus this time for real. I'm telling Mom that it was you this time, not me.
What? Come on, Morty, you can't do that, man. Your mom totally bitched me out.
I mean, just clone her for another one like you did last time.
You did what?
Nothing.
Oh, no, that's a very, very expensive spell.
Yeah.
Cloning? Don't you guys have science?
What's his sign?
I think I heard a goblin say science.
You can speak to the scions, and they tell you the future and the past, but that's it.
Oh man, this place is a lot worse than I thought.
It's like Velma's job, right?
Rick, If I die, just know I'm haunting you.
Rick, all right, Morty. I'm gonna walk off and I'm like, if you die, I'm just go get another one.
Wow, how rude
I'm
can you
sure-
people be? You're not even
It's
going to
okay.
ask for a Taroka reading, like the one thing that'll probably help you.
It's okay. He can't haunt you when I'm around.
Oh, the poorly contrived plot device. Let's go. And I walk back. I walk up to her, and like I'm rubbing my hands together.
I don't appreciate your tone.
Big money, big money, big money. No whammy.
So, if you'll allow it, Madam Karen will perform a Taroka reading for you.
I will, but I won't like it.
She'll wave her hands around as she starts doing the mystical arts and begins doing her due. Rick, because you're closest, you'll feel a wetness splash across your face as you begin to smell like lavender and lemon, and you realize that Karen's hands are sort of perpetually coated in essential oils.
Oh my god.
You're in the splash zone, Rick. Yeah, can I do a perception to see that and like to see if I can sit far away and not get in the splash zone?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I just got like a grimace on my face, and I just like
21. I noticed this.
Oh, you definitely noticed the essential oils.
Oh yeah, I am going to sit far enough away from the splash zone.
Probably a wise call. So Karen will put out 5 cards in the shape of a pentagram, and she'll point with her long acrylic nails to the first one. So, this first card is going to tell you a history about the Vampire Lord Cecil. I'm going to go ahead and assume that you probably all need to be told more about him. You don't look like the most well-read bunch. And here's a free extra tip from Madame Karen. When you find the history, try to sound out the big kid words. So she'll turn over the first card, which reveals the image of a bishop with a demure yet uncertain visage. And she'll say, "What you're looking for lies within a pile of treasure, beyond a set of forgotten amber doors." Next, she'll point to the second card. This is going to give you an artifact of great protection. Now, I'd imagine your parents wish they had had this artifact. Nevertheless, here we are. Turning over the second card reveals a picture of a trader hauling a large sack of grain onto a cart. Look to the Wizard of Wines. With it in wood and stone, your treasure lies. Third, you should probably look for the artifact, which is a weapon of great might and light. Not to put too fine a point on it, but your current gear looks like it's seen better days. Turning over the third card reveals a warrior holding a great blade in their hands, the tip pressed gently into the earth. Karen starts snorting. You guys are really in for it now. Oh, God. Excuse me. To find the weapon which you seek, look in a home where none is more bleak. I warned you. She'll point now to the fourth card. Okay, clearly, you're all going to need some serious help here. The fourth card tells you who might be willing to stick out their neck for you. It wouldn't be me, but someone might. Turning over the card reveals an executioner with a plain, unblinking stare. Brother of the devil-to-be, you'll see him soon, most would agree. And last is the final card, which will determine your fated site of the battle with the Lord of Night. Now, let's get this wrapped up, and she'll turn over the final card. You all are greeted by the sight of a beautiful yet unsettling woman. She beckons with a single outstretched finger, the nail of which is long, sharp, and deep red. Behind lost beauty's smile does lie the greatest gifts of all. He'll be waiting there, but who will fall?
Daphne.
I doubt your Daphne is there, sweet cheeks, but why not?
I'd ask.
Sorry, what do you ask?
I'd be asking for my money back. I didn't end up paying for this.
Like the spiky-haired one said, it's a plot contrivance, and I'm really doing it because it's required of me.
Oh,
So, which way do we go?
Just start wandering through the mists. They'll take you where you need to go next. You're getting shoehorned a little bit at the start of the plot, but it'll open up. You know how these video games go.
Yeah, I get it. This isn't my first rodeo. And I'm gonna
Make a
start walking in the
persuasion
right
check,
direction.
Rick.
1 second. Horrible. I'm not doing good tonight.
Karen will look you up and down, think about giving a wink, and then decide against it.
I'm gonna just like shrug and do the dismissive wave.
Well, this one, her treasure. So he's in. Toe Beans will go and get in the back of the mystery machine and take a little cat nap. Or open a ball.
Okay, so
So we just follow the mist.
yeah, follow the mist. Ideally, you take your garish flower power mobile. It's really cramping my style to leave it here.
I find that hard to believe.
She flips you off.
The flower mobile is harshing your style of this dingy caravan. Okay. All right. Got it.
Listen.
Sure.
Listen. It takes money to look this poor. Okay? It's a choice.
Mm.
I just have one question.
What's
Strange.
Karen.
No, not Aaron. This human here, it brought the other vehicle thingy that you guys are. Where's the horses?
Have you not heard of a car?
The what?
A car, vroom vroom.
No, that's Mercedes.
What's car?
I thought those were I thought those were Mitsubishis.
There's E in our heart.
Whatever. Burnout. Can you show her how it works? She'll point to Shaggy.
Like, you put the keys in right here, and you turn it, and then you put your foot on this here, and it moves forward. He starts nodding.
No.
Do you?
I will trust your magic contraption.
It's not you know what? No, I give up.
It's
Not working, Morty.
Yeah, I know.
just tries to get a panel door, the shield and the hammer and
Yep.
crutches and
Rainbow Bright, you have no. Why don't you take that off?
what?
You with the armor.
There's vampires about. You kidding?
You don't fit. We can't all fit in here with you like this.
Find Scooby Snacks in the back.
Squish. She's at feet.
I'm gonna climb in.
Okay.
I'm gonna say shotgun though.
So, with everyone in the mystery machine, it will putter to life and start driving off into the mist. Seeing you all go, Karen will return to her bathtub, reading her 50 spells of Grey and doing unspeakable things to herself. So you all drive through the mist, and you have a little bit of a chance to get to know each other, as it seems that, at least for the moment, the mist is all that you see, and you're sort of just going through on faith more than anything. It's not a very inviting place, Moe's Tavern.
Yes.
So,
So you all see like the rainbow-haired, 5'2", you get the bubbly personality. She's got the symbol of Lathander on her, around her neck. Warhammer shining, like all her armor, like her scale armor, is all brightly colored in different colors too. Like stands out like a fucking sore thumb. Norm.
So eventually, the mist starts to dissipate a little bit at the edge of your sightline, and you all see a wolf sanctuary. A house that is also a wolf sanctuary. And in front of the wolf sanctuary, you see two small children just sort of standing around outside of the front door.
Bobeans wakes up from his nap, smelling the air of canine. He is not pleased. Are we there yet? This one would like treasure. For reasons.
I just want to go home.
And did we successfully move those caravan people out? I don't know. Did we get paid for that too?
No, we did not do that. Something's going on here where we are not there anymore. So I don't think we need to worry about that.
So as you're all just discussing various things in the mystery machine, these two kids are just staring blankly at the front window of it.
All right, guys, let's go. Let's go talk to these two creepy kids. Remind me of The Shining.
I don't really know about that, man.
16 will get you. 15 will get you. What? 16?
15 to get you 30.
20?
15 will get you 20. Yes.
How did you get unmuted again?
Hey. I mean, what?
No, I need to mute you.
I have magic.
You're annoying. There we go. No weird echo.
Are we all seeing black?
Yes, all I see is black.
Oh,
I'm assuming it's the fog of war.
I can fix this. There we go.
Oh, there it
There's
is.
a tiny...
Yeah.
I was like, I see only black. Is that what we're all looking at? There's lots in here.
So as you step out of the car, the older child, a girl, will sort of step up to you and say, who are you?
Name's Rick Sanchez. This is my grandson, Morty. We're here to kill the vampire and then hopefully go home.
Your worst nightmare. Nora!
Oh. Well, I'm Grunkle Stan, and this is my little brother, Handsome Jack.
Was this you, Brian?
Because what? What?
Any relation to Special Jack?
Listen.
Or Flapjack?
Listen, here's the thing. We're kind of scared. Our parents are inside. We're pretty sure there's some sort of monster in this wolf sanctuary, like, besides the wolves. And, like, I get it, because when there's no cops around, anything's legal, but there's sort of an upper limit. And from out behind Grunkle Stan, you'll just see the little face of Handsome Jack, and he just mutters to himself, I could have saved this wolf sanctuary. I could have. but like I'm 7 in this world. The fuck do you want me to do about it?
Does your parents have money?
Grunkle Stan will be like, oh yeah, we got big tombstone money. We got all the money for all the dead things.
Oh, okay, we will clear out the monster for you.
Cheers. We'll wait out here.
Wait, do you know what kind of monster it is?
Nope, good luck. It's in the basement, though.
It's in the basement.
I walk up to the door and attempt to open it.
Okay. You successfully open the door and the foyer door, entering into the main hallway.
All right. Like I'm gonna just like start calling out my every move like very loud and obnoxiously.
Okay.
And I'm like, I hope no monster comes out and gets me.
What do you do? Whoa! What are you
This
doing?
one is being very bold.
Wait. You do know monsters are real, right?
I mean, obviously I know they're real. It's just that, they like to build up tension. They never just like come at you right at the beginning. I was hoping we could just cut to the end here.
Question.
Yeah.
We don't have answers. Let's keep moving.
So, as you enter into the main hall of the Wolf Sanctuary, you see at one end a black marble fireplace, and at the other end a sweeping red marble staircase. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a long sword, which... Sorry, what was that?
No, good.
Oh. Etched into the hilt of the longsword is the depiction of a windmill. The walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the longsword.
Okay.
I was gonna say, do any of you actually have weapons? You're like calling out a monster.
Or can you even use the longsword?
I'm gonna swing it like super shittily. I imagine. It's super simple. Morty, you just swing.
Give me the sword.
I hand it to Morty.
Wait, you're giving the kid a sword?
Don't tell your mom I'll let you play with that though. She'll kill me.
Sure.
No, I know it seems I'm loosey goosey on what I'm putting you in danger sometimes and sometimes not, but trust me, don't tell your mom I'll let you play with the longsword.
Do we want to revisit the Hall of Memories?
Start investigating the fireplace.
Okay. Give me an investigation check, Rick.
25.
Okay, so it seems like a normal enough fireplace, but as you're sort of looking at the walls alongside it, those depictions of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs, you see hidden among them serpents and skulls.
It looks like it gets real spooky if you pay close enough attention.
Rick, can you work on fixing the portal gun? I mean, like, how much longer are you going to make us stay here?
I just thought this would be like a fun thing we could do more. We kill vampire together, man. Come on, Morty. So we're going to do 100 years.
You make portals? You must be a powerful wizard.
Yeah, and I like to on the ground. Like, nope, not a wizard.
Seriously, what is wrong with the people here?
I don't know, more. You just got to go with it, man. You can't break their immersion.
Is this what you did? You took us to a LARPing village so you can have fun and make fun of the nerds? Please tell me that's not what you did.
I mean, maybe, Morty. Maybe. Who am I to tell?
what was in this room?
The entrance to that room is over here, but opening up that door.
No, I just there was
Oh, okay. I believe that's. Oh, you mean what's in this little hallway here?
Yeah,
Sorry
things that
about
look
that.
like hanging,
Yeah.
like plaques.
So this is the foyer. On the on the south wall, you see a grand shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats.
This shield looks shinier than me. Takes the shield
Oh, it's
off.
a very shiny shield.
Oh yeah, I take it.
It makes
Does it match a sword?
It makes the rainbow in your hair glisten all that more when the light catches it off the shield.
Yeah. Shouldn't you give that to someone who doesn't already have a shield?
I don't know. Does anybody want a shield?
No.
Then the
I'm
answer
okay.
is no.
I mean, I can use a shield.
And this shield looks a little bit big for you. Hands you Lathander's shield.
I hold it. What was this supposed to prove?
That your feet are dragging. Stops.
Cool, I got a shield.
Anyway, as they're doing that, Will, this is a door, correct?
This is a door.
These little, white rectangles are doors, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my telekinesis to open up this door.
Okay.
Or my invisible mage hand, rather.
More. So, as you...
Prepare myself, the door just opened by itself.
I don't know about this one, guys. Are you sure we shouldn't go back to the mystery machine?
No, there's nothing in that metal cart of yours. The goal is in here.
So,
The gold's in here?
behind the door you mage hand open looks to be a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves, which is kind of an odd stylistic choice for a wolf sanctuary, but there you go. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the walls. Both of them look to have a little padlock on the front.
Whee! She starts riding the wolf.
Okay, so riding the wolf, make a nature check. It's just a fun wolf ride.
Just a fun wolf.
Mm-hmm. So, what had the padlock on it again?
The 2 cabinets alongside the walls.
These guys. Okay, padlocked. I'm not a rogue anymore.
I'm gonna walk up to it and pull out some thieves' tools and try to pop it.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
God damn it! I'm gonna do an asshole thing and use lucky. Oh, I shouldn't have did that.
The signature of Mo using the lucky feet.
And failing.
Yeah. So you try to shake the padlock of the chest along the north wall, and it holds firm. But you go and you realize that the padlock alongside the western wall is sort of just hanging there loosely, and no one ever actually clicked it into place.
I'm gonna wipe some liquor off my mouth and go over to it and just like open it.
Mm-hmm. Inside, you find a deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses.
And pass out the wine glasses. And then I'm gonna go over to the table.
Is the lock just hanging on it? Like
Yeah,
on
the lock
outside?
is just hanging on it loosely.
No, there's the one on.
Oh yeah, it's just hanging.
Oh, okay. Can I hit it with the hammer?
Yeah, you can try and break it off.
You're taking my idea. I was going to go hit it.
And I roll a performance to see if I can like do a cool card trick.
So you go ahead and make the performance check. You will smash the lock into smithereens and easily open up this locked cabinet.
Look, it opened.
Inside, you find a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, and a hand crossbow, as well as the requisite ammunition for all of them.
Okay, who doesn't have weapons? Mr. Sanchez? What's your poison? Hands up like these crossbows.
So as Nora brings these crossbows over to you, you're shuffling the decks, Rick. You're trying to do that thing where like you shuffle the cards into one another, but one flies out and pokes you in the eye.
I'm like, damn it. I'm like, and I'm gonna, yeah, I'll take them, and I'm gonna look over all of them, and I'll give it a slight thought, consideration, and then take the light crossbow. Take some ammo for it too.
And Mr. Shaggy, it's okay to come in here.
Is it safe?
No.
Not while he's playing with cards, but what would you like? A dangerous item or a bigger dangerous item? Hands over
I'll
the-
take a dangerous item.
Okay. Gives you the light crossbow.
He will take the light crossbow, aim at one of the other doors, shoot it, and instead of shooting the door, it'll hit the ceiling.
A stray bolt just lodges itself into the ceiling, and as it makes contact, like a little bit of the layer of dust that had caked onto the ceiling sort of shifts off and starts fluttering towards the floor.
Okay, but
I think I should put this down.
I think you should put it down too.
what do you fight with?
He will look down at his fists.
Oh. But you're... Never mind. Mr. Beans? He's waving around it.
Yes, Nora? Oh, no, I do not need such weapons. I'm okay. And he'll just, like, flick backwards and use his mage hand and open up this door.
Another door is opening.
So, as you open this door, you reveal a little storage closet, and another stuffed wolf tumbles out.
This is strange for a so-called wolf sanctuary. Then again, it looks like no one has lived here in a very long time.
I'll inspect the wolf.
Inspect the wolf. Yeah, go ahead. Give me an investigation check.
Looks like wolf.
This wolf has brown fur.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing in there. Open up this door, please.
Okay.
Same thing.
So behind this door sits an ornate dining room. The centerpiece of it is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrest and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer playing amongst the trees.
Okay. You said silverware, correct?
Silver and crystal.
Like it's good fine silver, fine crystal? As from what I can tell?
Yeah, this is the kind of silver where, like, if you had a coin of it, you'd bite down on it to see if it's real silver, and you'd know it's real silver.
Would Lathander think this is for payment?
Well, Grunkle Stan and Handsome Jack didn't mention any payment, but I'm sure they'd understand.
No, I'm asking Toby.
Oh.
Oh. I was confused. Why was God talking all of a sudden?
God is
Seemed
confused
appropriate.
too.
They monologued us. They would understand. Yes, it.
Payment? The things on this table or payment? It'll be payment for Tobians, for sure. But, have you seen stairs going down yet?
Down?
Oh, the
No.
little children, and the one with the creepy mask, and the one who sounded like a grandfather, said that it was, the trouble was in the basement. No?
Oh, yeah. And didn't the creepy lady say there was something in the basement?
Maybe. Too many names. Too
Are you
many
taking
faces.
stuff off the table too?
I have been putting it in my bag the whole time.
Yeah, I want to.
She's like following you in your steps, like
Crystal silver, yes, it's going
she's
in my
like-
bag.
She's like, help, because you're talking about it. Yeah.
I want to lean over to Morty. I'm like, watch your wallet around those two.
Yeah.
What wallet, Rick?
Don't your mom or Jerry give you an allowance?
Does this fireplace match the other one? Is this a fireplace?
Yeah, that's a fireplace. It matches the other one as well. And I did forget to mention, but along the windows are red silk drapes.
Ooh, she like covers herself in the drape.
It's very soft. It's almost like if the best toilet paper you could imagine was hanging from the walls, but it was stronger.
Like, if you blink, Toby, it's like she's wearing it like a toga.
If I knew a weaver, I would suggest we tear those down. But
No, she's wearing it. She's like,
oh,
like holding
she
it.
tore it down. Yeah.
She tore it down like she's wearing it.
Okay, nothing in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go open this door.
So, Rick, you open the door to the kitchen. And inside of this kitchen is tidy, with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin atop it. A stone, dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall, its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door, as well as a smaller door down alongside the south wall.
Oh, I thought this was a chamber pot. I go up to the door and open it.
Please do not. There's a sign that says, "Please do not piss in the oven."
What kind of fucking village you guys live? are we at? Pissing in the goddamn oven? Don't need anything from here, Morty.
So, Rick, you now open the door to the well-stocked pantry with all sorts of fruits and vegetables, smoked meats and cheeses, breads, and canned goods.
And walk away.
Okay.
Shaggy will go in that room and devour.
Yeah, Morty is going to go in that room and get the chow down.
Okay, both of you make a Constitution saving throw for me.
God damn it, Morty, you were supposed to be killing the vampire, and here you are having a snack.
22.
So, both of you, the food is nourishing and filling, but it tastes completely bland.
Like, man, what's wrong with this?
White people cooked it.
While this is going on, Rick opens the door to a dumbwaiter. A 2-foot wide stone shaft containing a wooden elevator box attached to a simple rope and pulley mechanism. Hanging on the wall next to the dumbwaiter is a tiny brass bell attached to wires.
Like, Morty, get in there.
What?
Get in there, Morty. I'm gonna send you up, and then you're gonna tell us what you see.
Are you lying to me?
No, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
I go into the dumbwaiter.
So you're a small character, right, Morty?
Yes.
Okay, it's a bit of a tight squeeze, but you managed to successfully fit into the dumbwaiter.
Rick, it's really dark and it's really tight in here. What? Can I get out now?
Wait, Morty, just wait a second, and then I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to try to send him to the next floor.
Okay, roll me a d4. We're gonna see where you send him.
Rolling.
Rick, there's nothing in here. What are you trying to do?
Just a second, Morty.
So, you put him in the dumbwaiter, but Rick, you're a bit of an overzealous guy, it's fair to say. And you overshoot the next floor up and send Morty directly to the top floor, where he will appear in a dumbwaiter shaft connected to the master bedroom.
What do you see, Morty? I yell up the chute.
So
It's a room?
within this master bedroom, the double doors to this room have dusty panes of stained glass set into them. Within the glass are designed windmills. The master bedroom itself is covered in cobwebs and dust, with burgundy drapes heavily covering the windows. A 4-poster bed sits in one corner, along with a pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity, with a wood-framed mirror and a jewelry box, and a padded chair. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of 2 nobles hanging above it.
What's in the jewelry box?
So you go over to the jewelry box and see that it itself is made of silver with gold filigree, worth 75 gold. It contains 3 gold rings, worth 25 gold each, and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant, worth 750 gold.
Oh, I'm putting that in my backpack.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of loot the room now.
I'm gonna call up there. I'm like, don't touch anything, Morty. It's probably haunted.
Yeah, I'm totally not touching anything.
Good job, Morty. I believe
Morty,
you.
roll a deception check. And Rick, you're going to roll insight to contest this.
Battle. Oh my god.
Nope, there is not a chance you believe your grandson.
I'm like, guys, we gotta hurry up and get up there. That dumb fuck, he's gonna touch something. He'll get himself killed.
Okay, send me up.
Looting the room as much as I can.
You're like taking the copper wiring out of the walls.
Yes, I'm literally looting the room as much as I can before these motherfuckers come up here.
So you heard Morty. He's going on a looting spree. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna go up the stairs, I would say.
Okay.
Wait, is this which way would be the? I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's to the south is the bottom. And then you're going to move counterclockwise up the staircase. If the reveal area tool will work. So, charging up the staircase to the second floor, you see several doors, along with some unlit oil lamps and standing suits of armor. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The staircase, additionally, continues up to another floor above.
Can I do an intelligence check to see like how far I heard his voice coming from?
Yeah, totally.
All right. Nat 20.
So you can tell it had to be another floor up that he was coming from.
All right, I just like cartoon style, keep running up.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm coming, Morty. Don't be possessed or anything when I get there. I'd hate to have to kill you.
So charging...
all the other times?
Getting really hard to explain this to your mom.
Charging up to the top floor, you will see a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall, draped in cobwebs. Oil lamps are mounted on the oak-paneled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. So, Rick, I'm going to need you to move back to where you were, bud. Because as soon as you close into within 5 feet of this suit of animated armor, it attacks. So I need everyone to roll initiative for me, as this armor is pissed off.
I'm like, God damn it.
Including the looting barbarian?
Yeah, you would definitely be able to hear this.
I'm like, screw you, Morty. You got me fucking slashed at.
Screw yourself, Rick. You put me up here.
Touche, Morty. See, you're already getting smarter. Screw school.
Rick got a 12. Okay, that's everyone. So as this armor slashes at you, sort of lurchingly, it's moving very slow. And with your monk-like reflexes, Shaggy, you're the first one to react and jump to action.
So Shaggy comes rushing up the stairs, trips on himself, and accidentally attacks.
Okay, roll to hit. So, as you land, you trip and you swing, and you're just over this armor's shoulder, and then you recoil and pull your arm back, but you miss it just by a little bit.
Ooh. And he ends his turn.
Okay, that'll bring us to Tobeans.
Okay, Tobeans, well, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
How much is your shield? Is it a +2? +1? No.
+2.
Okay.
Tobeans will come up here. And I'm going to use a telekinetic shove. So strength saving throw of 14.
Okay. So it will make its strength save. Just gotta see what its modifier is. So it fails and it gets pushed 5 feet in a direction of your choosing. Toward you or away from
me. Down.
Yeah.
Down.
So this thing just gets blasted backwards and stumbles back surprised, which I believe would give Rick an opportunity attack.
No, because it's force movement.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
True that.
Alas.
No, it's okay. It's now away from me, so I will now do that warlock thing and Eldritch Blast it.
Nice. Blast away.
That is a crit.
Yeah, that's a way to start the game.
So this will be 2d10. I think it does it for me. So that's 17 damage plus my Genie's Wrath damage will be 2 bludgeoning. So 17 force damage and 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my goodness, you just blast like an entire arm of armor off of this thing as it staggers backwards again.
And so the way Tobin's does that is his little pendant, amethyst pendant on a silver chain he has, he just dangles it in his left hand, and with his right hand he kind of summons like this amethyst dust from it and just coagulates it into like this orb of amethyst dust and blasts it towards him, and yeah, crushes it.
Nice. Watching this, Rick, you have to now try your best to upstage Tobin's.
Ain't damn right I do. This is like that part where I was like, I have no combat utility purposes. I'm just going to take a shot at it with the light crossbow.
Sounds good. Fire away.
19 to
That
hit.
does indeed hit.
All right, for 8 points of piercing damage.
No combat abilities, does
You manage to blast the helmet clean off of this thing. It's very Monty Python, like it's just a one-armed torso still trying to fight and hold itself together.
All right, and then I will move like right here. I'm like, Morty, if you're done loot, we could really use some help out here. And in my turn.
So, Morty, while you're deep in looting mode, you hear your grandfather calling for help.
Hold on, I'm just trying to put my longsword here right now. Okay, so I mean, I guess that just makes me inexplicably mad, so I just start raging and get the fuck out of there. And I charge them? Well, not charge, but like I run out to them. Where's the door? Is it over here?
The door is here.
Okay. So I guess I rush out into the suit of armor and I start slashing at them with my longsword?
Yeah, slash away.
Using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain levels. What's my bonus damage?
Wait, are you able to reach the armor?
Well, you gotta open the door.
I can't just smash through the door, it's glass.
I mean, it's wood.
Well, there's
stained
glass.
glass, yeah, but...
It's wood. I mean, I imagine it's a pretty old house, so, like, it's not structurally sound.
Yeah, but you still have to physically move up to the armor if you're going to swing at it.
Where is the armor?
The armor is down here.
Okay, so I started here. 1, 2... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That reaches it, doesn't it? Oh, wait, no, I have 25.
That's 35. What's your movement?
25, 2.
You can run up to it, but you can't do anything.
And I don't rage just yet, and I just run out.
Just average anger.
Yeah. And we can share space because we're small people.
Mm-hmm. So you just come out with your sword over your little head, And you start screaming, and then you're like, wait, I gotta hold myself down composure-wise. I'm not gonna get that annoyed. And that'll make it Nora's turn.
But Simon, I point at it. It sounds of Dolores bells fill the air around it.
Nice. Toll the Dead. So it has to make a wisdom save, and it is really bad at those. Yeah, so it gets a 1. So these bells are causing it some serious problems. Roll your damage.
Oh,
So even though this suit of armor has already lost one of its arms and its other head, it puts its other arm up to where its ear should be, like trying to block out the sound, and it's just in such agony, it steps backwards and tumbles over the stairwell and the balcony, crumpling into a heap of metal. You guys are out of combat.
Damn it.
Like zoinks, that had me scared for a second there.
Like, you guys could have handled it. What do you need me for?
So I can get some of this sweet loot and I run in here and look at what's left.
I don't know. I've been looting quite a bit.
Excuse me.
was that the monster? Did we win?
They said the monster was in the basement. Unless it like went up the stairs, but I didn't see any stairs coming from the basement, so that doesn't make sense.
No, that was too easy to be the monster.
Well, unless there's a secret passage.
I'm gonna look. There's always a secret passage in these creepy old haunted houses, and I'm gonna start like pressing against the walls.
No, it would be on the ground floor, wouldn't? I mean, basement. Unless there's a slide.
Is it an investigation or perception to find hidden stuff?
I would say investigation in this case, since you're actively looking.
Oh, well, this is going stuck.
And
I rolled a
and I'll
9.
open this door.
So, Rick, you don't find any secret passages, but you do find the door into a closet and the balcony. Out of the closet tumbles another stuffed wolf. And
I'm gonna like pick it up and just carry it around.
okay. Make a nature check, Rick.
Nature check. For some reason, I'm actually pretty good with those.
Oh, 25. You are very in tune with nature on this day. As you hold this wolf close to you, like bring it into your chest, maybe giving it a hug for a little like reassurance, you can swear it's a stuffed wolf, but it almost feels like it's giving off some warmth, like it's a real wolf.
Hey, Rick, what's
Morty.
again?
I got a present for you, and I'm gonna hand it to him.
It's a stuffed wolf?
Yeah, you know, put it on like your nightstand or whatever kids do with these things.
I mean, do you want me to give it a summer? Like, what is this?
I mean, give it to your dad for all I care. It's yours now.
Nah, he probably wants it too. That.
When's your dad gonna get a job?
So, Morty, if you want, you can make the same nature check to see if you feel the warmth.
I feel the warmth. Oh, my nature's at a -1.
Yeah,
4.
it's just a
No, I
stuffed
don't feel
wolf.
any warmth.
So where are you headed to next, gang?
I'm gonna.
Down there.
Yeah, so Nora, you open this door, and you reveal a bathroom. And let me see. This dark room contains a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stone with a kettle resting atop it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall.
I'll search around.
Okay, give me an investigation check. So, nothing seems that out of place in this bathroom, aside from the fact that the plumbing doesn't seem to work.
And relate to that.
So, Rick, I see you leading the pack. Where are you wanting to go?
T137.
Mr. Sanchez, are you with us? Well, would anyone else like to lead in his stead?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll open it.
Okay, which one were you going for?
Over here.
Third.
Is that a door?
Just down and left.
Doors.
Yeah.
So southern?
You can open it.
Yeah.
This one.
Sounds...
This way.
Oh, this one.
Left.
You find within here what appears to be a larger storage room. Dusty shelves line the walls of this room. A few of the shelves have folded sheets, folded blankets, and old bars of soap on them. So, as you move into this closet, you get a sort of strange feeling as you turn around and face back towards the hallway. What is your AC?
16.
Okay, let me just check here.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
No worries. Morty is just getting attacked by a broom of animated attack.
Like, serves you right, Morty.
Go fuck yourself, Rick.
So this broom whiffs at you and doesn't manage to hit you, but I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, this is cool.
Goodness gracious, I'm not rolling well for these NPCs.
Great balls of fire.
Let's see. Do we have everyone? Let's see. Nora, Morty, Shaggy, Tobians, Rick. Where is Rick?
Something you're used to. I got
you got a nat 20, my man.
Wasted it on that.
Hey, when I first played Death House, in my first ever D&D session, this particular broom nearly decimated our party. Don't sleep on the broom. Anyways.
You're kidding me.
Rick, it is your go. A broom just tried to beat your grandson. What are you doing?
Well, I never reloaded my crossbow, so I'm going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And while I'm doing that, I'm like, hold still, Morty, so I can get a shot on it. Yeah, no,
that's not going to end well.
You can do a move to it.
So you're just loading?
So if you don't move, you can shoot it.
No, you said what?
If you don't move, you can shoot it. Move action to load it.
See, I thought I had to load, like spend an action loading the crossbow too, because I don't have expert.
Just means you're just not proficient.
I think it's a bonus action to load it.
So crossbows are weird. So the attack action, it's an action to load and shoot.
Oh.
But if you have extra attack, you can't make two attacks and in the same turn. You need crossbow or...
Oh, it's a free action fire.
Yeah, it's like this weird unknown action thing.
Oh, so you don't have to...
Yeah.
All right, so then if I'm able to make that attack, then I will.
Yeah, you can load an attack in the same action.
I think we're pretty loosey-goosey with stuff sometimes for rule of cool.
Well, I would imagine a 12 doesn't hit this swift and nimble.
No, a 12 sort of whiffs past the broom, and the bolt lodges itself into one of the spare blankets.
Screw you, more. You almost had it. That's it.
Shaggy, a broom has come to life before your eyes.
So Shaggy will rush in, not on purpose. He's so scared that he trips over himself and ends up in this room, falls towards the broom, and unintentionally attacks it.
Nice.
So you definitely hit this broom. Your fist sort of swings through the air and you just crack it in the dead center of its handle, and a little splinter or two flies off of it.
And as he's recovering, he'll go for another hit.
Okay. You'll manage to deck this thing again for another equally satisfying cracking noise.
And he'll end his turn.
Sounds good. Nora, you find yourself in combat quite soon again. What do you do?
I will point at it again, and it will rebel. So, really nice.
Okay. So, dang, 9 necrotic damage if this thing fails. Come on, Broomy, be good at... It's not good at wisdom. It
is.
It gets a 13, though.
Saved.
Because it's got a -3.
Oh, it's got a -3, so it fell still. Hate that 9.
So, that is just enough. And this broom erupts in a shatter of splinters and little broom bristles.
Pew, pew.
Goodness gracious, Nora is racking up quite the kill streak.
Just pointing at things.
Okay, Hannah Banana.
Okay. If that is over with, then I'll use Mage Hand to open up the door right behind Rick.
Mm-hmm. So, opening this door.
Door just open firing.
I'm gonna walk into the room.
I'm just checking something. Okay. So, thanks, Reveal Area Tool. You're my best friend. So, within this room is what looks to be another bedroom. Dusts and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom, and I'm sorry, my mind short-circuited a little. The bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to a wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was it. I mean, there are some other doors in here, but this looks mostly like a bedroom.
Like, these are doors?
Yeah,
I
those
open
are
it.
doors. Okay, so you open up another balcony to the outdoor world, where as you peer out, you see once again, it's really just the fog enveloping everything. So far, Moe's Tavern seems like a pretty desolate place.
Yeah. Well, so I'm gonna like flip the mattress upside down, like start looking for like a switch or something. There's got to be a secret door somewhere.
Okay, make an investigation check.
What's over here?
That is another fireplace.
24.
I investigate the fireplace and probably fail. Oh, I rolled a 16! Which means I originally rolled a 17, but I have a -1.
So, the both of you notice, as you're searching around the room, you shuffle around the wardrobe, the bed, and when you both get around to moving the mirror, you realize there's a secret door behind it.
Ooh.
And behind this door is a staircase which leads increasingly upwards.
Okay. Check this door.
Okay?
You said it goes upwards?
Upwards, yes. So, the second you open the door to the nursery, Nora, you hear a high-pitched wailing shriek. And, oh, nope, go yourself back, Morty. Because a specter appears and starts screaming bloody murder. I need everyone to roll initiative. I mean, you guys have been doing well so far, so what could go wrong?
Everything?
Yeah, I actually got a decent roll for once. So I've got Morty, Rick, you got a 9, and Nora got a 14.
Why aren't you rolling your...
I did.
I'm gonna go refill my juice cup while we wait for combat.
Sounds good. Combat is ready. Get your juice.
I'm gonna curse out Morty though.
Okay, Toe Beans. A specter starts appearing and screaming her head off. What do you do?
Mm-hmm. So I definitely hear that screaming. I don't like it. So Tobeans, walks through the legs of Shaggy, around Nora, pops here, sees the specter. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm going to... Okay. I'm just going to hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Sounds good.
Keep things simple. 15?
That is definitely enough to hit this thing.
For 8 force damage plus 2 bludgeoning. So for 10 total damage.
This thing's
And then...
a little bit shocked by the blast of energy that just hits it in the chest.
Mm-hmm. Like the brave cat I am, I'm gonna step outside.
Does that mean me and Tobeans, standing on top of each other, can make one normal-sized human being?
Only if you're wearing a trench coat together.
Which we will absolutely be doing at some point.
Totally.
So...
I mean, you would have to be on top because I don't think you can carry me.
No.
The specter lets out another shriek and starts hovering forward towards Nora, allowing Morty an opportunity attack.
Woohoo!
Would I not get one
You're
too?
behind a wall.
Oh, true.
Does a 22 hit
Yes,
it?
it does.
Uh, 1d8 plus 2... 4 damage. That doesn't.
Okay. So, you slash at this thing, and you hit it, but you get the sense that it doesn't do as much as you would normally expect your swing to do. Although, you're not really the fighting type under most circumstances, are you, Morty? So this is all a bit new to you. Okay, so, Nora, this thing is going to reach out at you with its ghastly spectral hand and try to touch you for a 19 to hit.
What hits me?
Okay, so it will do... Oh, goodness. You will take 3d6 necrotic damage. 5 necrotic damage.
Oh.
And I need you to...
Almost went down.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
No.
Oh.
So your hit point maximum is now reduced by 5. And this will stay in effect until you take a long rest.
I can only have 3 hit. That's awesome.
Spectres may not be the most bulky things, but they're very dangerous.
Oh yeah.
What are your hit points beginning?
8.
How do I have 14?
Oh.
What? I'm a D12.
Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Nora, you feel very sickly, but it is now your turn.
Well, I will chill touch this. Oh,
You really-
crit that.
That'll do it.
Do you really think necrotic damage is going to hurt a specter?
Wait, I didn't roll the d8.
Yeah, you feel this surge of power well up from inside of you. You touch this specter back, and it just sort of laughs.
Is it undead?
Yeah, it's undead. It does not care about
Okay,
it.
still has disadvantage to me.
True.
Aha. And then I step back.
Anyway.
Okay, that will bring us to Morty. You just saw your new companion get the life drained out of her.
Well, I guess it's region time.
Seems like a good use for it, yeah.
Alright, well, I go and hit this motherfucker with rage. 17 hit.
Absolutely hits.
And let's do my shitty damage. 9 damage slashing, but that's probably not what.
Yeah,
It's probably
you get a good hit in, and it does take a little bit off, but again, not as much as you'd think. Anything else for you?
Alright, well. No, I think that's it. I can't attack twice yet, right? I don't.
No, that's level 5.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah. Moving on.
That'll bring us to Rick in the hidden staircase. From back out in the nursery room, you hear a lot of bad things.
So I am going to step out and see what I would assume would be like an angry ghost.
You'd be right
Yeah.
here.
Oh, right here? Okay,
Mhm.
actually, yeah. So I'm going to come down and see this angry ghost. So that's actually perfect. That puts me right where I want it. And I am going to like dig around my lab coat for a second and pull out like a vial that says like anti-ghost gel or anti-ghost ooze. And then I am going to toss it at it, effectively casting Tasha's Caustic Brew, which I will need a dex save with a DC of 14 from her.
She got a 1.
All right, so she will be covered in acid and will take 7 acid damage at the start of her next turn. And that will be it for me. I am going to stay right there.
Sounds good. That'll bring us to the man, the myth, the legend, Shaggy Rogers.
So Shaggy will run at him. Don't know why he's doing this. And attack with his shoulder.
You were seeing what all the screaming is about.
Yep, a 15 will hit with this good old Shaggy punch.
He shoulder checks him and pushes him back 5 feet.
Where are you trying to push to? Because Morty's on the other side. Well, actually, no, that does work. That will actually
Right
work
about
real
there?
good. So it takes 3 bludgeoning damage. Because, again, it feels like it doesn't hit quite as hard as you would expect it to. And this ghosty gets pushed back right on top of Morty, and it's occupying the same space as him.
And as a recovery, he tries to hit and misses.
Yeah, that second one whiffs. Which brings us back
Ending his turn.
to the top of the round and Tobeans.
Tobeans from outside hears a bunch of commotion inside. Steps inside again. Sees a lot of chaos. Decides. Keep doing the good old fashioned. Gonna Eldritch Blast it. For 15?
15 definitely hits.
Or 5 plus 2 magical bludgeoning damage. So 7 total there. So that's 5.
You blast it again, and it looks really weakened.
So then I'm gonna go there and around Shaggy through Morty. I'm going telekinetic shove it. So that will strength DC 14.
Okay. So she holds firm. Just enough.
And then I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. Continue around the corner.
So at the start of her turn, she prepares to raise her ghastly hand up. And then she starts shrieking, but it's a different kind of shriek, as this caustic green acid starts burning into her skin, and she just dissipates and starts fading away into nothingness.
And that's why you... Go ahead. Oh, that was my echo. Like, and that's why you always keep the anti-ghost gel.
Nicely done. You guys have survived combat once again.
You okay, Morty?
My head hurts. What the fuck happened?
I'm gonna investigate the
nursery. Okay.
Rick, what happened?
I don't know, Morty. They just like opened that door and like some crazy ghost bitch popped out and like tried to kill us.
Where'd you go?
So
I'm back here, Morty.
You find within the nursery a crib covered with a hanging black shroud. When you pull back the shroud, you see a tightly wrapped, baby-sized bundle lying in the crib.
Oh.
You what?
I'll investigate it, I guess.
Okay. As you pick up what appears to be the swaddled newborn, you open the blanket and find there's nothing inside it.
It's a really fucked up place here, Morty. We gotta go.
You're the one who brought us here.
I didn't bring us here. I brought us like the general vicinity. I didn't know there'd be like dead babies and shit.
Well, where'd you go? Where did you disappear off to?
You get step to the mirror.
Step in here?
The mirror, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
It's a secret passage, Morty. This house is full of them.
Rick, the last time I trusted you, we ended up here. Why am I trusting you now?
Because I'm your grandfather, Morty.
They are a cute couple.
Grabs Toby's.
Oh no, not again.
So...
But she don't look good.
Yeah. She had a rough go of it. So, as you all ascend the staircase, you find it leads to a door at what you presume to be the entrance of the attic. And as you climb these stairs, different emotions fill you. For some, it's a newfound sense of bravery. For others, it's a sense of curiosity. And for Rick in particular, it's probably that Jaeger bomb you had earlier today. But regardless of whatever it is you feel, it seems to lend itself to a newfound strength. And you feel as if you're now level 2.
No.
And that is where we're going to end for tonight.